Welcome to Simply 15. Today we're talking about that time of the month. Not that time of the month.
Not that time of the month.
Heavy flow.
Time of the
there's
year.
there's gonna be some heavy flow in this.
We got our favorite time of the year, Fantasia International Film Fest 2023.
2-3.
We're going to be watching some wonderful independent films. I hope there's sexy films, because you know me and my sexy films. I love all the sex.
You find the sexy films all
I
the
find all the
time.
sexy films.
Fucking robots.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
on camera.
Come fuck my robot, right?
Come fuck my. That's the one that lives in
I
infamy.
didn't even
That was-
believe you.
I
that was
actually
on there.
watched it the other day again.
did
Oddly
again?
enough, before you told us that we got into this film fest,
that
we're
was
going to
back
be
in
reviewing some
2020
films
when
coming
it
up,
came
and
out.
we're just going to talk a little bit about it. This year, somebody's going to be honored, right? Nicolas Cage is going to be honored
Yeah, old Nicky Cage.
with an achievement award for this year's festive.
For being Nick Cage.
He's probably gonna love it. He's gonna love that, man.
Well, the cool thing about this film festival is you get a collection of whole different types of ideas. Like you're getting independent films that's either, the sci-fi, you get the little kind of like teenage dramedy, you get your horror thrown in there, you got a little stop motion. Remember last year with some stop motion stuff?
Yeah,
horror films.
a lot of anime this year, which I didn't even.
Ton of anime. Well,
animated
there's
stuff.
There's always usually a lot of
Even banned films that can't be in the country, right?
Yeah.
Get to play, and we get to watch it. So
You're
that's
banned.
really exciting stuff. You guys have any favorites you're looking forward to watching? We'll probably do like a follow-up to this after the festival's over.
Oh,
and we can
definitely.
maybe dive into a little bit more, but this is
The
just kind of
festival
like
is long.
this is what we're doing. It's a
does
long
run
festival.
for about 3 weeks.
I wonder if you have one on your, if you have a list, if you have any that are on mine, because I have 4 that I
You want to read off your list?
Yeah, read off your list and then we'll go from there. Yeah.
Okay, the first one
We
I
might
have
have
is
a couple.
you might have a couple because you guys go for more of the horror, or as Justin said, the sex box. I like the kind of like off the beaten path ones. I like the action ones.
Yeah.
Or the the drama action ones. And the first one I saw was called The Devils You Don't, or The Devil You Don't, I believe.
Yeah, that's on my list.
It says-
no, is it Where the Devil Roams?
No, well, this one, all it says in the synopsis.
Oh, is it, or is it Devils? Devils. The one
Devils
that's
You
like,
Don't.
The one that's like Face Off.
Yeah, it literally says the synopsis is face off inspired. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm in. You've
Devils.
You sold your movie
right?
to me.
Yeah, that's a South
South
Korea
Korea.
film.
Yeah, I'm in. I don't give a what country. It's
Take
face off.
Face Off, and I Saw Your Devil. I Saw the Devil.
Yeah.
I Saw the
and
Devil,
You
Face Off.
have Devils.
That's good, man. I want to watch that. That looks cool. I'm going with also New Life. It stars Haley Aaron and Sonia Walger, who you guys might know from the best episode of Lost, The Constant. She played
she was
Never
what's her
watched
name?
Lost.
Penelope.
Oh,
Was it-
really?
was it
Oh, yeah.
Penelope.
You remember the episode of the Constant, Matthew?
Yeah, with
what's her name?
Desmond.
Penny Peppy or whatever her name was. She
Penny,
was Penny, yeah.
Yeah.
She's essentially like it says a horror thriller, but the trailer or the pictures I saw from it looks like more of kind of like a psychological action kind of thing.
All right.
And by title alone, this movie wins. But then I read the synopsis. The title is called Apocalypse Clown. And
That's
then I
on my
read
list too. Yeah,
I read the
have that
synopsis.
on there.
The synopsis is when a mysterious technological blackout plunges Ireland into anarchy and chaos, a group of failed washed up clowns are forced to traverse the country for one last shot at their dreams. Bro,
what's your dream? I want to know.
Let's say this movie's called DJ Wants to Watch It, because I want to watch the hell out of that. Okay.
DJ wants to watch it.
It's Irish, Apocalypse Clown. I was thinking of Shakes the Clown when I saw it. I was like, oh, maybe Bobcat Goldthwait makes a.
It looks like 28 Days Later with clowns.
Yeah, it does.
That's what
that was on the short list. There's like over 100 fucking movies.
There's a lot
for this. There's a lot. I think this might be one of the bigger festivals for Fantasia just that we've been a part of. So there's a ton of movies. That's why on the opening story I only put 10, but it was like, holy shit, there's a lot on here. So,
yeah, there's over 100. You had said this year.
it's like a ridiculous, and that's not even counting the short films. There's a bunch of short. So Justin,
short
holding out
films.
hope. There might be some robot fucking in some.
I hope there's robot fucking on this 27th edition of the Fantasia International
to
Film
hope.
Festival.
Surprised they still
We'll have a
haven't done
festival without robot
They
fucking.
still haven't done like the long format of that movie yet, though.
I was just thinking that the other day when I was watching it. It was
Premature.
going through my collection, and I have a copy of it, and I was like, oh, it's that time of the year. It was right before Matt had reached out to me, to us, and it was kind of funny. It was almost perfect, but yeah. I love films that have ideas that, like, honest to God, the tiger one we watched last year, the martial arts one. It's a tiger something.
Yeah.
No, that was actually back in 2020, I think.
Oh, was it? Yeah, that was such a fucking good movie.
That was the first year we covered it.
What was that? What was that one? What was that one where it was like one long shot samurai film? That was a couple.
That was back in 2020. Also, that was it was called like Samurai. It was like one shot.
One shot. It was an hour long, or maybe an hour.
That was like, dude, it was like an hour and a half. It was like an hour. And
it was
40
long,
minutes.
but it was all one shot for real.
You gotta love like the creativity there, because it's just like they get to do it and they don't have that studio interference that we have so much of anymore.
Yeah, man.
And you get to just see like their vision, and to me that's what makes it the best. This festival is just seeing the vision come alive, and like literally, like, we just watched the Invasion USA, and that like trivia was like, this movie has been edited so many times before it was released to water it down just to keep the action going, and not like that personal stuff between the characters. So when you have something like this that just can do what they want, you get some really cool, creative, sometimes weird shit that I just love, because you don't get that nowadays. You get shit like Barbie.
Who I want to
Greta Gerwig's Barbie.
Barbie.
But Justin, you don't like Transformers: Rise of the Beasts? Come on.
No.
Yeah, robot fucking.
What about robots?
No, I want to watch like in the article, Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, that's. I think that's probably top 3 for me to see.
I mean, dude, that's like, how excited I am to like watch that.
Yeah,
I haven't been this excited. I mean, the only movie I've been this excited about has been Mission Impossible. This whole entire fucking year. And now I'm like,
you got a Tom Cruise blockbuster, and
then you get all this other shit. And
then I start reading the list here of the films that they got going on, and I'm like, I want to fucking watch that.
Watch it, yeah.
So that's one thing you get.
One of them I saw in again, this is before, was the guy from Kill List was in the Neil.
Oh, that was a couple years ago. That was that Bull movie where he was.
That movie was dope.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah, with Neil. What's Neil Maskell?
He's on the Hijack show with Idris Elba.
Yeah, he was in Utopia and everything like that.
Yeah, he's great.
That was a movie that had a swerve at the end of it too.
Big swerve. But yeah, the fact that they get like really good actors like him and the girl from Lost, and to do these little independent films, because again,
independent films,
theaters and streaming. You're not going to get a lot of chances at weird, kooky stuff anymore. It's
well, nobody takes a chance anymore. It's like, at least with these, because a lot of the films on this, like, there's some world premieres.
Yeah, Sympathy for the Devil.
Sympathy for the Devil, Nick Cage film. That's a world premiere that's actually going to get released wide.
I want to see that. That looks fucking good.
Sympathy for the Devil looks insane. I mean, it looks like crazy Cage. Late Night with the Devil did premiere at South by Southwest, but now it's making its like an extra premiere. There's some cool shit on there. The I want to call it Cowpocalypse now for some reason. Apocalypse Clown. There's the from documentary they're doing about the Star Wars holiday special.
On my list.
That looks weird and funny. That could be almost like the Tiny Tim documentary they did.
Might be the best thing to come out from Star Wars this year.
Maybe.
Yeah, and honestly,
that's Star Wars related thing this entire year. So I don't know. There's again over 100 fucking movies,
and then you have Lovely, Dark, and Deep, right? Which sounds pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's just a park ranger searching in the forest for clues about her own dark past. Like,
Starring DJ's favorite actress from his favorite movie last year.
Georgia Campbell.
Yeah.
What? Who the
From
fuck is
Barbarian.
Georgina
DJ's,
Campbell, right?
Oh
Georgina Campbell.
DJ's
no!
favorite movie
Oh,
ever.
she's hot though.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
That's what he's got. That's
I'm
all
not a
he's
fan of that
got.
movie, but she's hot.
But you get movies like that where it's literally just like fucking one actor.
Yeah.
In the whole fucking thing. And
I've been meaning to catch up on anime, and because I've been way behind, and I was like, well, I saw like the list of all this. I was like, man, that's a lot of interesting. You know, I'm gonna burn through a lot of this anime stuff.
Yeah.
Because I mean, now my sister got into anime like last year, and she's like, Naruto. I was like, yeah. It's like right now that's kind of like, you know, commercial.
Naruto.
I want to see
Who's
some
watching
fringe
Naruto
anime
still? Come on.
I don't know, bro.
There was some
guess.
Hellsing or some Berserk.
I want some of that fringe anime, which I think I'm gonna get some cool like push the boundaries anime. Naruto's Naruto. Naruto's like McDonald's anime. I want like beaten path mom and pop anime.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
Find some of that here.
Ace Phoenix lawyer.
I don't want Phoenix Lord. I don't want Bleach. I don't want any of that stuff. One Piece. I don't want any of that stuff.
Is there any short films that you guys are looking forward to seeing?
There were a couple. I'd have to go again. It's just so fucking many. But I like the fact that they break it down into like little bite size. Like there's groupings of the of the short films and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so, you know,
like the Are You Afraid? Right? Wasn't one
like Are You Afraid?
of the Dark?
Stuff like that. I want to like
experimental short
stuff
films.
Yeah.
Then they have short animation films.
Cabinet of Curiosities and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. There's just so many that are, and I like the fact that they can be a little bit more experimental and everything like that. So
yeah, that's.
I think there's as many friggin' short films as there are full feature length films as well too. So
there's a lot of short films this year.
There's a ton,
which I love because you know, it's like I remember last year I watched like that stripper one. The girl was stripping and she got weird, but you know, I finished that. I was just like, you take a second and you're kind of like, huh, okay, I'm gonna digest that a little bit. Let me digest it. And then I just pop on another one, and then that goes through a whole phase. It's just like a black box in the middle of the forest, and you know, people have to move it around, and you know, it's just it takes you out of that realm where you can safely digest 5-6 short films in a small time period that kind of take you all over.
We need
the
to
place.
cherish these because right after like this month, it's going to be a wasteland of nothing. This writer's strike is
a
lot of
enjoy it while you have it.
Yeah, like 5 movies, like major movies left, and then there's nothing
going on. You know, who knows?
No, there's nothing. I'm looking.
There's no end in sight of that. So
nope.
Enjoy these festivals because at least
that's gonna be fun. I think we'll enjoy ourselves, guys.
Yeah, we will. So
Apocalypse Clowns, man.
Apocalypse Clowns, but I'm also going to throw out Manhole. What do you guys think of Manhole?
Isn't that the place on the list? Irreversible.
The guy who gets.
Isn't that bar?
I've been to that bar. No, I've never been to that bar. I've never seen it.
It's a Blue Oyster.
Well, so the 27th edition of the Fantasia International Film Festival will run from July 20th. Right? So
July 20th.
Simply 15 today. We got 5 days to the 20th. It's going to run to August 9th. So you can check out Simplistic.Reviews for more information. And social media. We'll post that shit on social media, the reviews, so you can check them out.
We're going to blast it everywhere.
We're going to blast every last fucking one of these things.
Yes, we will.
Get ready to get blasted with coverage.
Finger blasted.
Finger blasted. New life.
Finger popping his asshole.